So I was head of sports medicine at Reading Football Club for 7 years. I left the club in 2015, and then I left there. I went to work at Norwich City after that. I've worked mostly with football players, but also Premier League rugby and cricket as well. So it's been nice to sort of see different people, not just from different sports, but different ages, different abilities, different shapes and sizes, and that's been a really interesting experience for us. And that's very much what we wanted to offer. So that, I guess, elite standard of, sports medicine to the general public. And I think that's the key message that really we wanted to get across, is it's very relevant. The stuff that we do with a Premier League football player and a Premier League rugby player is very relevant to an amateur runner, cyclist, and again of all sort of shapes and abilities really. If it's good enough, the physiotherapy or the soft tissue therapy or the rehabilitation or sports science, if it's good enough for a Premier League football player, then it's good enough for the likes of myself or the general public, obviously, who are not at that level. But I think the important thing to emphasise is it's very applicable. It's techniques and processes and equipment and that's been around for many years and established in the sports medicine world, but it just hasn't found its way into the public domain yet. And really that was our aim of setting up the company here, was to be able to develop that in a way that meets the demands of from corporate workers to amateur athletes, recreational athletes, to school children, to people with different backgrounds, shapes and sizes. A number of the clients that we have at the moment have sort of more significant injuries and they've got in for a longer term rehab, but also if it's something you picked up on the weekend and you want to come and get it checked out, get it assessed and get it looked after, then we cater for that acute side. And it might be for that person who's had that niggly injury that's just been in the background that they can't shake off, and that stops them doing what they want to do. And certainly the sports science side of it, it might be if you want to just raise your game a little bit, if you've been training for a marathon or sort of climb up a mountain and you want that extra little bit of support behind you, we have the capabilities to sort of help that side of it. So I think we're looking at catering for a large number of people. It's not just that elite side for sure.